Ice Beats, you too lit.
Me don't know say man a legend. Guys, how you feeling, fam? Welcome once again to the King SWAGZ podcast. And in case you don't know who I be, they call me the crown king of the fizzy, Mark SWAGZ, party animal number one, the Jiggy Daddy. Well, like I said before, this podcast is meant to highlight those who have got their careers on the roll, are heavily, spotlighting people who are contributing to the game right here in the Southeast, or the game at large. You feel me? Those who have made unique impacts in the music scene, in the creative scene, and we feel like we should bring them here and share their stories and hear their stories from their mouth. And I mean, I'm blessed to be on my second episode with someone who I really have learned to respect his hustle, seen him grow from a student artist to becoming one of the biggest Igbo rappers, one of the biggest rappers in the country right now, undoubtedly. And we're here to share, and bask in that glory and understand what that journey was about. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you no other person but Onyanwuru himself, Aguero Banks.
It's a black boy Banks, so yeah, will the hero.
Straight up. How you doing, my guys? Good to have you, man.
Thanks, big dog.
Solid. I've been waiting to have this conversation with you for a while now, Aguero, because you're one artist of interest for me. Because, like I said, I saw your journey. I can say I saw some part of your journey at least. You feel me? I remember when you used to come in from school. I know you were in school in Funai. And even when we had shows, when we had the party animals come down there, it was still you plugging it and making it happen. I think you were director of socials, or something like that when you were in school.
Yeah.
And to me, you were just that, student in that school who was an artist, the plug, that was a rapper that was so resilient. But I remember, like, when you were on holiday, that you still come into like the city, and you tell me that you're an Obiago boy. You try to remind me that I'm not an Ebonyi boy. I'm not an Abakaliki boy. I'm an Enugu boy. You always try to make me, remember that. And, you drove that home. To see you become, what you are now, I mean, I just can't say how proud I am of, what you've done. And I want to know what this journey has been like for you. So let's start from the beginning. Who's Aguero Banks? Like, where are you from? And what are you about?
Aguero Banks is a real life rapper from the streets of Enugu, from the streets of Coal City. That's Aguero Banks represents real life, represents hustle, represents motivation. That's Aguero Banks.
What's your real name though?
My real name Chukwubi Kim Francis.
Please, where did Aguero and Banks come from?
Bro,
like, how did that happen?
man, I've been explaining this all my life.
Yeah, you do it again.
Yeah, no problem. I used to be a semi-professional footballer.
Oh.
I didn't make it to the professional level. I used to be a semi-professional footballer, and I was nicknamed Aguero after the footballer.
Yeah.
The footballer Aguero footballer. Yeah. So when I got serious with music, I needed a name, and I was in search of a name. Then I had to go and check the meaning of Aguero first, And I checked the meaning. It was Aguirre. That's the Spanish translation. Is Aguero. The English translation is Aguirre. I checked up the Auguri.
Okay.
Yeah. I looked up the meaning, and it was prophecy. Yeah. Prophecy.
Makes sense now. So you held on to it.
Yeah, I held on to it ASAP. I had to add banks, so that the prophecy can take us to the bank.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that. Like, I saw that one coming from a while, and I like it. I hope it's getting into the banks now. Yeah. Obviously, I mean, you just got a new car. Congratulations, my guy.
Thanks,
that's a very nice looking baby you parked outside.
Thanks,
now, I mean, that's how you got your name, but how did you get your music? Like, how did music start for you, man?
Man, music has been here. I've been doing music all my life, directly and indirectly. My dad used to own a music store. I've said this countless times.
Yeah, I heard that. In fact, I was even going to, make you like pedal down on that. I saw a podcast where when I was doing my research on you, where you said that your dad used to be, a DJ.
Yeah.
For real?
A local DJ.
In Enugu here?
In Enugu, yeah.
What was his name?
Don Chuxman.
Don Chuxma.
Yes.
Where did he used to play? Do you know?
He used to play in birthday parties,
Whoa.
in burial ceremonies, all occasions, just put score.
What was it like being the child of a DJ? Like, in 2025, that might be the dream. But like, I mean, back then,
it was just, my dad owned the music store.
Yeah.
So the DJ was like the side hustle.
Okay.
Get me? But the whole thing
So he sold like music CDs.
Yeah, music CDs.
Record players, all of
Yes,
that.
he had the shop in Ogbete main market.
Hard. So that was like a big time thing.
Yeah, so every Saturday I was always there. Every Saturday, active. And every other holidays,
So he took it to the music store?
Yes.
And
we run the music store. It's a family business.
Hard. Is the store still running till now?
No, it's no longer running.
That would have been nice.
Through the Hero Inc.,
True you. I like that. Music stores used to be a thing. I remember like back when I was growing up in Lagos, and we had these music stores in our area, and we'd always walk out. I'd always walk every evening because the music stores had the speakers blasting different records, the latest P Square, the latest Remedies, and I just go sit down in front of the music store and just be listening and consuming all that Plantation Boys music. And sometimes we just go in front of the music store, and when they play danceable songs, we start to do like dance battles, and the music store was the center of pop culture, growing up for us. So when you say your dad owned the music store, I can relate. I can relate with that. Amazing stuff. So like that's how you got introduced to music. Did your dad ever like try to put music like in you? Did he like direct you towards music? Like I know if I have a child today, I go wind up small. Like I go you start to put AirPods for an ear. I mean the ear music. Make if he sing better song. Make if he blow. Did your dad ever try to like put you in that direction, like
no,
to make music?
Not intentionally.
Yeah,
not intentionally. He has never preached music to me.
So like, how did you know you wanted to make music?
It's in you. You just know that you have to make music. You are meant to make music.
Yeah.
So it has always been in me. It's not something I discovered. It has just been in me. Even when I was going to the music store, we used to buy lyric books to learn other people's lyrics, like Plantation Boys, like you mentioned, and so many other people. So music has been my thing, doing music. And when I say family music, family business for the music store, when we were little children, we don't like going to the shop. My other siblings, they don't like going to the shop. They want to do some other things. But I always liked going to the shop.
You picked interest in it. Yeah. Little or no wonder you're where you are right now. Makes sense to me. Now, when was the first time you got in the studio to make a record? I don't know what led to that.
Okay, shout out to my bro Next T. That was during our jam. I failed jam 2 times.
Jeez.
No, I did not fail jam. I passed jam, then I failed post-UME.
But like jam era was like, that's the hardest time in a man's life. I can't even lie, bro. Like, you don't want to fail jam and see your mates go to school. That used to be very devastating.
I was failing jam. My mates were failing jam. They're my guys. We were failing our jam.
Tough. Like, go ahead. You said you're talking about.
Okay, we passed jam, so we failed post-UME because our parents wanted us to be lawyers. Yeah, he wanted us to go study law in school, so we were busy failing those law exams. So on the third trial, my dad, he suggested that I visit the library, CJAB library.
CJAB?
At 6th Avenue.
Yeah. So
we were there one day, most times when we get there, we go into the library. Sometimes we just sit around, or we don't get strength to read today. So we were just seated around there. Then my friend was like, Next T, shout out to him. He was like, bro, all these songs they sing for me here. When we go studio, go record them now. You get me? And as at that time, I didn't have any means to produce the record.
Yeah.
Financially, or even my emotion. I didn't even have any emotion. So I didn't know where to go to produce the record. So he was like, somewhere in Mayo, we can go and record this song now. But we needed money. And I had this Nokia flip, one red and white Nokia.
Yeah, I know that one. That was it had the red and white and the blue and white version also.
Yes.
Okay.
So I had
Slides.
slides. I had to sell that phone to record.
Wow. Your first ever recording. That's a big sacrifice. Selling your phone.
I sold that phone ASAP. I didn't even think about it.
Like you were not even sure this music thing was your thing yet.
Yes, I was not sure, but I've been dreaming.
Be hungering for it.
Yes, for this P. I've been wanting to go to the studio. So this guy showed me a studio and he was like, we can go and record this song now. And they will give us this song. They go put them back for memory card for us, they go house. I said, crazy, how we going to do this? He said, we needed money. I had to sell my phone then. Then we went to DJ Wizard. Shout out to DJ Wizard. Collected 4K from us. And we
4K.
recorded Oloyo Ololo.
What?
Oloyo Ololo.
Oloyo Ololo. That's what the song was called.
Bro, that was
Did
a
you
big
release
hit.
it?
Yeah, so big hit in my school back then.
Hard.
That's song where they use close show.
For real?
Yes, nah.
Your first song.
See Carlo, na ask him.
So were you rolling with Carlo like back then too?
No. I met Carlo in school.
Yeah, I'm going to get to you and Carlos' side of the story because now you're in school. When you recorded Oloyo Lolo, did you get admission in that same period to get into school?
Yes, I got admission that same period.
Yeah, so now you're in
But I recorded Oloyo Lolo before I got admission.
Okay, so now you're in Fino. You're already a student. You have a song in your belt.
Yeah.
You know, what is it like? You know, being a student artist in far away Ebonyi State, all that fire you came, you know, from Enugu.
You know, when we got into Funa, we were like the fourth set to get admission into Funa. So it was like a virgin school.
Yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't do most things. Like if you walked on a certain grass, you'd be expelled from the institution.
For real?
Yes.
Are you exaggerating?
No, I'm not exaggerating. That was how strict it was then.
Okay.
So when I came into the school, I already had a recorded song. So when I came into the school, it was not easy for me, you know, trying to showcase this talent because everybody here was all about reading.
The books.
Reading the books and all everything. I was the first person to host. You came for that event now?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, to host a ticketed concert in the school. Yeah, so coming into the school.
And it was packed.
Yeah.
I remember. I mean, you were shutting it down back then. And I even remember when we came for Quincy's. Quincy said this on his podcast. When we came for Quincy's campus tour. I think you were the one that organized that campus tour at the time. And all the rappers had coming from Enugu down to that place. And you were just this young guy on campus running around trying to make sure that everything was going. What was it like, you know, at that time, being that guy?
Hosting that Quincy's show, that campus tour was like an opportunity for me.
Yeah.
You know, bringing those rappers down to my school. So it was like an opportunity for me. I couldn't turn down the opportunity when it came through.
Despite the fact it was your defense on the same day.
On the same day was my defense.
Hard.
That's shout out to my supervisor. Yeah. He let me go on that day. Yeah. He allowed me to join you guys. Yeah. During that day was very hectic.
Yeah.
During that day, it was like 3 more people for it to get to me. I had to go and meet my supervisor. I explained everything to him, and he was like, I should go.
Sick.
Shout out to him.
Man, that's a unique guy, man. Not every supervisor cares. Like, bro, like today is your defense. Like, you're not serious, so you're failing this course, bro. You're failing this project.
He allow me make I go. Shout out to him.
Man, that's love. And I think maybe he saw where you were headed, and he knew he couldn't stop you. And you've been like that since I've met you till now. I must commend your resilience. I don't think there's been a period where Aguero Banks wasn't active.
I'm always active.
Yes. Like I said, I've been in the game long enough to speak on things like this, and I think that that's like big ups to you, man. Like, you're always dropping singles, you're always pursuing something, you know, you're always trying to do a little show, even from when you were in school. And I think when you left school, you kind of switched up and took the game a little more seriously. What was it like leaving school and deciding to do music? What led to that? Like you said, what did you study again?
I studied sociology. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was it like, studying sociology and coming like, man, fuck this, man. I want to do music.
Even before I graduated from school, I already knew that I wouldn't use that
sociology to do
anything. I already had that in mind. So it was come out and trap out your way.
Yeah.
So I remember coming back from Benue State after my after my NYSC camp. Yeah, I got back to Enugu, my family house. After staying there for like 2 days, I was like, man, I can't stay here again. I need to find my way. I took my bag again back to Ebonyi. Stayed with a couple of friends, and man, when it started to look like I was a liability, I moved again back to Enugu. Then I trapped my way out, and here we are.
At what point did you meet Carlo, your manager? Because you guys have been locked in like for the longest time now.
Yeah, since my 200 level.
Has he been your manager since that?
He's been my manager since my 300 level.
So you guys were friends first, and then you locked in on the business.
Yeah.
Do you think was that a good decision for you?
The best decision I've ever made. Yeah.
I like that. Like dope stuff. Now you've been dropping tips since 2021. You had Pains and Sacrifices in 2021. In 2022, you had Angels and Demons. Am I mistaken?
Dreams and Nightmares.
Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah.
In 2023, you did God Is Never Late.
Yeah.
And in 2024, you were The Hero.
Yeah.
That's back to back four albums. And like from your first set, from Pains and Sacrifices to Dreams and Nightmares, I'm like, this guy seems like he's in a dark place. You feel me? Like from the title of the albums, to the energy that I got from listening to it, I felt like this was someone who was trying to find his way out. That's how I interpreted the music. And when I heard God Is Never Late, I felt like you finally had seen what you were looking for, and The Hero felt like the ripening of all of it, like when it's all marinated and ready to serve. That's how I interpreted those 4 albums, because I listened to all of the projects. Am I correct in the way I've analyzed where you were putting out this project, or where were you when you were putting out this project?
I was in a dark place when I was putting out the project, and all my life I've been trying to make it out from one thing or the other. Even right now, I'm trying to make it out of something.
Yeah. Hard.
I've never been a stagnant guy.
Yeah.
I'm trapping every time, I'm trapping it out. So, Pains and Sacrifice, Dreams and Nightmare, God Is Never Late, my debut album, The Hero, I was just putting emotions. I was just putting sounds to my emotions.
Yeah.
How I was feeling. Everything on those projects are real life.
Because when you hear songs like Destiny, like you were really putting it out there. Like you're really putting your heart like on the beat.
Pouring my heart.
Yes.
I was not holding back any emotions.
Yeah, I could tell. And is that how you like to lock in and record?
Yeah.
You just lock in on the beat and let it out?
It's pure emotions. Emotions even before the lyrics. Emotions even before the punchlines.
Because like I hear your music and I can feel something. I can always say, like when I hear your songs, I can feel something. I feel the rage. I feel the anger. And I mean it's a good thing for the kind of sound you make for drill music. And I think that's what's helped you to edge, to carve a niche for yourself very quickly. But something that really I feel turned your career around also, like it has also turned a lot of rappers' careers around in this region, was you linking up with Fino. And I see the way you idolize him and you really respect him, and I respect that. What was it like linking up with Fino? How did that happen? What was your first meeting with Fino like? And who set it up?
First of all, meeting up with Fino was a dream come true. Yeah. He's been my idol all my life.
Yeah.
So meeting up with him, first of all, was a dream come true. And now making
music
with him was another dream. Feel me?
Yeah.
Meeting him was one dream. Making music, another dream.
And it happened 2 times.
More than 2 times.
We just heard 2 times. I like that. And I think like when Fino records with you, he doesn't hold back. Like when I heard Still Sober, first off, it was hard to tell what's going on here. Like these guys are going at it. And when I heard The Hero, in Still Sober, it was a little hard to tell. But when I heard The Hero, like I tweeted and I said like this has got to be one of the hardest Igbo rap verses of all time. Like what Fino did there was literally lyrical athletics. He was stunting, with the rap, and that was your song. That was a big gift. Like, why do you think he likes you so much?
I don't know. It's destiny. It's destiny. Everything is playing out. If before you were born, it has already been written that we'll be here, having this podcast someday. So that's what I believe in life. Everything just plays out. So I believe it's destiny. I believe it's what's meant to happen.
What role does Fino play for you in the game?
Fatherly role. Is my father.
That's dope. Does he get to hear your stuff before you release it?
Yeah, sure.
And gives you some advice around that?
Sure.
And you said you have more features with Fino coming?
By God's grace.
On the next project?
Forever.
I love that. Dope stuff. Now, let's go to your tag, Onyanwuru. I wanted to talk about that. First time, because me, I'm a radio guy. I have my roots on radio. So, and I've been playing you on radio even before you started calling yourself Onyanwuru. So first time you call yourself Onyanwuru on the record, and I realized like this was your tag, I was worried because how do I play this regularly without getting flagged by NBC? You feel me? Like, because to me, when you say Onyanwuru, all I'm thinking about is the guy that's smoking Igbo or the guy that sells Igbo. You feel me? Like, yeah, it took me a while to like process that Anwuru is smoke, and smoke could be anything. Like, well, where does it come from, Onyanwuru? What does it mean to you?
Now, I'll give you a meaning that you might probably doubt.
Okay.
But Onyanwuru does not mean someone that smokes Igbo. Onyanwuru is the boy with the smoke. Like I came into this place with the smoke, with all the smoke. That's Onyanwuru.
Hard. I don't doubt it. I feel like it probably had started with the Igbo thing and evolved into something more meaningful. That's how we do it. I like that. There's something else you call yourself, the hero.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I didn't call myself the hero, funny enough. I think someone called me the hero. Yeah, someone called me the hero. During my numerous visits to Ebonyi, like Ebonyi is like my second home. So I always go there. I used to always go there, Recently, I've not been there, but it used to be my second home. So, during one of my numerous visits to
Any of your parents from there?
No.
Okay.
I just roll with them, I fuck with the Ebonyans.
Okay, nice.
So, during one of my numerous visits to Ebonyi, we just packed, and I was hiding, on a low. I didn't want people to know that I was around. So I was hiding. I wanted to go up to the room, the hotel we lodged there. Then someone said the hero. It got stuck in my head.
Yeah.
I went up to my room and I found myself making a song, and I was saying the hero. So it stuck in my head. It got stuck.
When you say it, you sound like you mean it, and I start to see you as a hero to people. Like, cause I was at your concert. I think I co-hosted your concert in December at Amadio Event Center. Man, that was packed, man. That was crazy. That was crazy, bro. I'm like, you guys are taking it to a whole new level. You had, several artists from Limey to Dandizi. Everybody was there, came to celebrate. And the whole city came out and they really felt you were their hero because you represent a certain sect of people who probably never felt that they could make it to the level that you've made it to, and they fuck with you like that. And I like that you ride for them. I like that you still ride for them. What was it like, putting that experience together, the Hero concerts? Like, why do you think you had to do a concert? And what was the experience like making it happen?
That concert needed to have happened. We just put out an album during that period.
Yeah.
So everybody wanted to see us. Everyone wanted to see us. Like, since I started music, I got the most booking yet last year. So everybody wanted to see us. And my guy was like, Kalu, it was like, Omo, we need to host something for our city. Irrespective of, we are getting booked, we are going everywhere.
Yeah.
We need to host something for our city. That's where the Hero concert
Came from.
The next thing, we're already in it.
Man, and it was a bang. It was heavy. Congratulations to you. I mean, like, man, that was another step, to put in the city, not just yourself, putting the city, on the map. But something that really caught my interest again while that was happening was that I noticed that there was a little rift between your camp and Cola Boys camp. Are we good now? Or would you rather not comment on that?
No comment.
No comment?
Yeah.
The Hero. All right, I'm just going to let that slide. But in that same period in December, like, Jerick had his concert.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he brought the Jerick hood back to the stadium. And it was the biggest concert in the country, last year. So seeing you, seeing Cola Boy, seeing Jerick, all of you guys, do it for the city, really made us proud. Are we going to have, like, that happen again this year?
Yeah, crazy. We're having the Hero concert in Enugu this year. We're having the Hero concert in Anambra this year.
Sick. Now, before I get to, like, your project and what's coming next with Aguero, I'd like to know who are those rappers that, you rock with right now, like, in the city, like Enugu rappers or, that you fuck with?
Bro, there are a whole lot of crazy-ass drillers here in the city.
Word.
You feel me? I was talking with someone the other day. It was like, bro, what you guys are doing here? I said, bro, you never see anything,
Facts.
It's crazy out here, and it's real life. It's not like we're trying to say what you don't see. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's real life. So there are a whole lot of crazy-ass drillers. People that will say, when I listen to some songs, I'll be like, bro, I can't say this thing. It's not like I don't have the lyrical prowess to say it.
Yeah.
Where I'm at right now, I can't say the way this guy is saying this thing.
Yeah, but man, them be saying this.
You get me? You feel me? It's crazy ass drillers out here. I fuck with Trench RB. That boy speaks to my soul.
Trench RB, yeah.
Yeah, Trench RB, crazy ass driller. Hugo P is killing it now.
Yeah.
Jerick is killing it, Evado, another guy. Crazy ass guy.
For a fact.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, the city is on fire.
It's
already,
on fire, man.
Yeah.
Those are big names, man.
Yeah.
Those are big names. But, like, if Aguero wants to do a collab right now, I mean, you've done big collaborations. You've done Ricardo Banks. You've done Wizard Chan. You've done Fino. It doesn't get bigger than that. Like, who are the few Nigerian artists that you think you want to get in the studio with right now?
Music for me is spiritual.
Yeah.
I don't just get into the booth with anybody.
Yeah.
I first of all, anybody I make music with must surely be my friend. It's either you're my friend or you're my father. Or you're my OG.
Word. You have to connect with the person first.
Yeah, I have to connect with the person first.
I like that.
Yeah, there are a whole lot of people I want to connect with first, not even making music with them immediately. I want to connect with them first.
I said this thing to people. I've said this thing before, but I think I'm going to get to my point after you just say, who are the people you want to connect with first before you make music?
I want to connect with Burna Boy.
Burna. You and Burna in the studio will be hard, though.
Yeah.
I think the energy will match. Yeah. It will match. That's hard. Anybody else?
Once I remember, I'll tell you.
Like I feel like about connecting before making music. I've said when people ask me, SWAGZ, why don't you do a lot of features? I'm like, when I share music with you, I'm literally sharing my life with you. Like even when we're gone, something that we both created would live beyond us. You feel me? So it's a lot for me to get on a song with someone. It takes a whole lot of not just about you being hot or you being able to rap. I need to be sure that my kids and your kids are okay sharing royalties still. If you because my kids and your kids are going to be eating of this, for a long time. And music is really that deep, and I like to see that you also it also resonates with you like that. You have to connect to the person before sharing your music. That makes a lot of sense. Anyway, guys, what's coming next? 2025, we're halfway through it before shooting this podcast. Hopefully, my production team would, make this podcast available as quickly as possible. What's next for Aguero Banks? What should we look out for?
The return of Ezonyiko.
Oosh. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
The return of Ezonyiko. Is that the Hero 2? I like it. Is this going to be like a series? Like an album series?
It's a completion of the last one.
Oh, so it's like what do they call it these days? Deluxe.
It's not the deluxe.
Not the deluxe.
Project.
Separate.
Yeah.
I like it.
The return of Ezonyiko, 10 tracks.
10 tracks.
Yeah.
You got features in there?
Yeah, we got features.
You want to talk about them?
I'll just talk about one feature.
Yeah, give me one.
And I will just talk about it because of the way the person treated me, how he connected with me. Shout out to him, Chike. He showed me real love, like real love.
Sweet.
Sweet. Linked up with him the first day, and we did not make music the first day, but he said so many things to me. He made sure I did not even go back with my own car. He had to drop me himself.
Wow.
Like he showed me real love.
Wow. That's just sweet.
You guys should look out.
Meanwhile, an Aguero Banks Chike collaboration is already banging in my head.
It's already banging. I will not talk about love.
You didn't talk about love.
Talk anything about love.
Whoosh. No, I want it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I think it's going to be hot. Dope stuff. Return of Ezonyiko is coming. Street is ready. Before Aguero Banks leaves, can someone get me like quick Jiggy Daddy burger? And he has to taste the burger before he leaves. I need to get a review on the burger real quick. Meanwhile, big shout out to my production crew, 144P Studios, Frodo Baggins behind the camera.
Frodo Baggins!
Yes, sir. Now, talk to me about the city. What do you feel about Enugu right now? Where we are as a city, where we are as a culture, with our music. You know where we were 10 years ago. You know where we are right now.
Enugu is buzzing. Crazy things are happening in the city. You can't even talk about drillers and the country and you don't mention the city.
Facts.
It's not even possible.
Facts.
Crazy things are happening in the city. And see, you can see me here. The camera can get me.
Clearly,
everything
brother.
we're doing here is ticketed shows.
Real. Men them paying the money.
They are paying now. You were there at my concert.
Yeah.
Everybody there, they all paid.
Word up.
Yeah, they are coming to the stadium. They are coming with their tickets. They are ticketed events. No free shows out here.
Quality crowd.
So something is really going on here. Crazy ass thing.
And we're able to sell out venues by just ourselves without any artists from outside.
Yeah.
That's how hot our artists are in the city right now. Really proud of what we've been able to achieve as a collective. There used to be a time where for you to be an artist in Enugu, to charge a good amount for show, you must be coming from outside of the city. You must be in Lagos. You have to go to Lagos and blow in Lagos first before you are hot in Enugu. But now, if you're hot here, we recognize it from everywhere else. You feel me? And it's good to see like people like you, Jerick, Cola Boy, Quincy, Hugo P. You guys have stayed back, in the city, kept it active. Like even if you leave, you come back. I feel that's what the people before you did wrong. Like people in my era, when we were the Gen Zs, like most of people in my set did it wrong. Most of them left to Lagos trying to blow, and they ignored the home base fans. And when they did that, they did not blow in Lagos. And when they came back to the city, the new guys already took over. There was no space for you anymore. And I gotta give it to you guys for keeping the city active. Is there a plan to? Would there be a point where it would be hard to see you in the 042? I set you up, didn't I? Talk shit now, bro.
Yeah, see where you put ball. 042 is my base, You feel me? 042 is my place, 042 is my home. But it's going to get bigger than this. And bigger times require bigger plans also.
Yeah.
It's going to get crazily bigger than this.
Yeah, but from me to you, it never gets bigger than the city. You feel me? You're gonna travel the world, trust me. You're gonna travel the world, but you should always find a way to come back. Even if it's just the hero concert once a year. You feel me? You gotta find a way to bring it back home. Else, where's the power? Where's the power we have as a people? You feel me? We just give it all out to these other guys. And I'm sure you're gonna figure this out. I'm sure you're gonna figure it out. Anyway, guys, we're gonna move over to our burger tasting. It's been a great conversation with Aguero motherfucking Banks. Fam, go like, share, subscribe on this channel. Big shout out to 144P Studio. Big shout out to
Max
Aguero Banks.
SWAGZ. He's been holding it down, from day one. He's been holding it down. Before we came to Enugu, I've been telling everybody I met in school then, Carlo, everybody. I used to tell them about Max SWAGZ and how he played my song. The first person to play my song on radio. Shout out to Max SWAGZ and DJ Rain.
Yes, my G. Yes. Big shout out my boy DJ Rain.
Shout out.
Still holding it down, doing his thing. Respect. Nice one, bro.
Damn, Ice Beats, you too lit.
Me don't know see man a legend.